Hey guys, welcome to another week of modding my OZ Goose. Some of the changes I'll make this time around are replacing the big cleats that I had in there. They couldn't hold the thin lines for the downhole, not even the 6mm halyard. So I'm replacing these big ones for smaller ones, just got them in the mail. These are for the halyard here and for the downhole there. I will put some leather as anti-chafe on the masts. I already epoxied the bits that were scuffed. And as also another mod is I adjust Spectra handle at the front on the bow at the boat. But that actually hurt my hands because when the boat is ready to sail, the way of the mast, yards, boom and sail it's all in here close to the handle, so that was quite a lot of strain on my hand. So I'm going to put this is actually gas hose, which is pretty thick, and I'm going to put it there, and I'll show you how I tie it inside, and then we'll see if we got time for anything else this week. Right, let's start with the cleats. Sorry for the noise, but there's a new house being built just across the street, so it's gonna be some noise this time around, but well, never mind. So these ones had very long M5 screws, which could go all the way to the other side of the mast partner. The new ones are M4s, and the longest screws I could get were these. These will not go all the way through, they will just go across this coaming and the plywood. So I won't make a through hole. It will actually be threaded into the wood, these screws. I won't need this piece, so I can actually take the plastic out, and that will give me an extra 4mm length on the screw as well. Still not enough to go all the way through the mast partner, but hopefully this will hold. If it doesn't, well, we'll find out. So we're going to keep the middle of the cleat in the same direction as the previous ones. It should be somewhere around here. Anyway, so that's a M4 screw. I'm going to use a 2.5mm drill bit because this is softwood. Let's see if I can actually screw them. Okay, that's that done. Okay, it's common practice to actually epoxy metric screws to wood. I don't want to do that because I don't even know if these work here in this spot yet. And even if they do, I will not epoxy it because I cannot heat this screw to make the epoxy softer and then take the cleat out, so because that would melt the plastic. If anything, once I know this work, I will put a bit of MS sealant by the screws and then screw them back in. But for now, that's all I'm going to do. Okay, now the handle. I've got the holes there, which I filled with epoxy again. And now I need to drill them. Let's see if I can feed this through. Yep. Okay, on this side I've got these two screws, well, deck eyes or whatever you want to call them. I don't know the proper name. Two of them there, and I'm gonna thread that line through there and tie them up. Okay, I guess that's it. It's not a bad idea to work with the boat on the side, is it? Okay, so we've got our handle now. Okay, now I need to decide where the leather goes. And to decide that, I need to know exactly what the downhole range is, so I can know where the boom starts when the downhole is fully slacked, and how lower it goes when I crank that downhole. It's a very powerful downhole. It's an 8-1, so it goes quite a bit. I would say probably almost 20 centimeters, at if not more. 22. That's 22. So let's have a look. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but here, this is where the mast touches the mast partner. You can see the wood has actually, that's quite a big dent there. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but so that's deck level. I'm not worried about that dent because I made this mast solid all the way to here, just past this knot. So that's 1 meter 10, I think, from here to the end of the mast. That's solid, so it's not a problem. Anyway, this is deck level there. So this spectral line actually limits the out hole, so it will never go, and the boom will never go any higher up the mast. Even if I reef, I cannot make it go any higher. That's that length of spectra there. That's, I believe, 40 centimeters. This goes around the boom. So the boom will be somewhere here with the downhole fully slackened. So from deck level, the boom will be, the middle of the boom will be about 55, 56. Let's say I'll start the leather here at 60 from deck level, and then another 30, which is, you can never crank this more than 30, which is, this will be close to that. So that's 30 centimeters leather I need to wrap around this mast, and that will be from 60 there and 30 here. So the leather will be from here to there, and I've put a red dot there so I know where it is. Okay, got the mark there and there, but I'm actually going to make it like 4 millimeters shorter. Same on this side. Okay, now painstaking job of doing one hole at a time with a nail, because I've got no tools for this whatsoever. Okay guys, I've never done this before, so this is not a tutorial on how to do it, but I will give it a go, because I have to. And I will put a bit of Fisher's MS just a dab here and on the other side, prevent this from ever sliding up or down. Hopefully it won't if it's tight enough, but I've never done it, so I'm not sure. So a dab of this it is. This is sealant and adhesive, so actually I shouldn't have done it here because this is where I'm going to be sewing. It's going to make a mess, so okay, top and bottom. So I want the stitches to be on this side because this side is contrary to where I usually mount the boom. So these are my needles, maybe a bit too big, but better have them too big than too small. Well, not the best stitching I've ever seen, but I guess that will do. It's a good thing I put a MS special glue in this stuff because this leather is very thin and it stretches a lot, so it's not as tight as I wanted it to be, but that will have to do for now. Okay, now I'm going to put some epoxy thickened with microspheres to cover this depression here that was the result of this coaming that was coming straight before, if you remember, and now it's at an angle here and a little bit over there as well. So that's next thing. Okay guys, that's it for this week. Next week I'll start thinking about how to make rigging faster. Because I take this on the roof rack on my car, I have to take everything apart, then put it all back together at the beach, and when I finish sailing I have to take again everything apart, put it all in the bag on the roof rack and take it to the club, bring it home, whatever. So the whole process usually takes 20 minutes from the roof rack to ready to sail, but I want to make it slightly faster. Even if I can gain just 5 minutes, it would be a win already. So weather permitting, next week I'll take this outside in the garden, get the mast in place, sails up, and I'll see what I can come up with. See you soon guys.